What's up, guys? Very welcome. Justin Casey here, Elysium Risk Management. First off, I hope you are all keeping well, getting through this pandemic. I think the seriousness, the reality of this is beginning to hit home. Okay, it's beginning to hit home with everyone. I hope you're all staying well, staying indoors, and minimising any activity. So, to help keep you, let's say, amused during this time of isolation, we all have a couple of hours to spare. I thought I'd crack up another video based on 2 articles that I wrote. I've written in the past week. These articles, it's kind of one article split into 2 parts. Okay. What they are is they're based around privacy, online privacy. Okay. The first one, we had a look at VPNs, such as here Proton VPN. We talked a little bit about Tor. We had a look at different browsers, such as Firefox. I briefly mentioned Brave. I want to cover Brave in a different article or a different video someday soon. And we had a look at different search engines, and we had a look at a lot of extensions. Okay, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to try to give a short enough practical demonstration of these extensions. It's all good and well telling you what to do, but let's show you. Let's get it out there and show you them in action and show you how effective they really are. Okay, so first up, we'll go up here. This is my Firefox. You'll notice it doesn't load onto any kind of home page. I have it set that way. As we did going through the article, I have it set that way for myself. If I want to search something, I can search it up here. I don't need stuff loading up. So first off, I've knocked off most of these, okay, and you'll see why in a few minutes, okay. But let's just take it through them, okay. So first up, we have Firefox containers, okay. Okay, you've opened 100 container tabs. Very good. So Firefox containers is probably one of my one of the top ones, one of my favorites. Okay, it's really good. What it does is it isolates and contains certain browser activity into, let's say, controlled environments. So as many of us know, Google uses tracking a lot. Okay, it uses adware a lot. So what I do is I have my own Google container. So what that means is anytime I'm accessing a Google service, whether it's Google Maps, Google Search Engine, YouTube, anything like that, all goes in this container. And that means Google cannot access anything from any of my other containers. So it's isolating them as if they're on different machines. Okay, so they can't access them and cross-platform them. Okay, so it's really good. Check it out. Okay, next up we have uBlock Origin. uBlock Origin is amazing. What it does is it blocks a lot of third-party scripts and trackers and ads and all of this kind of thing. I have it off at the minute, and we're going to have a look at it again in a few minutes. Next up, we have HTTPS Everywhere. It's really good. For those of you that don't know the difference between HTTP and HTTPS, check out the article, part 1 of the article. I'm going to have the articles in the description below, so check them out. So really good, works in the background, don't have to worry about anything. Our next one is our key pass. I don't think I covered this isn't to do with, let's say, privacy, but I have it actually off at the minute for privacy because I didn't want to be sharing my databases and stuff. So what it is it's a browser based extension that connects to my key pass program that's stored locally on my machine. Okay, so KeyPass is basically a password manager. A lot of my passwords are like 40-50 characters long. There's no way in hell I'll be able to remember them, but thankfully I have this up and running, so I don't need to remember them. Okay, next up is a Facebook container. So this isn't for, let's say, going onto Facebook. I have a Facebook container in my multi-account containers for that. Okay, for accessing Facebook and one for other social media. Facebook container, when you go onto a website and you see the follow us on Facebook and there's a like button on that website, you're not on Facebook, you're on, let's say, their normal main website of whatever company or whatever, and you see that little like button. Okay, even though you're not actually on Facebook, that little like button is basically they took a script from Facebook, they put the script on their page, and it incorporates that like button. It makes it easy for them to gain more followers. It makes it easy for you to follow, but it also gives Facebook certain access to who is visiting that website. Okay, so it's basically trackers. Okay, so what this does is that just blocks them trackers from different websites. Next up is our user agent switcher. So our user agent is basically details when we go onto our browser wants to know, okay, what machine are you using, what operating system are you on, what browser have you got, and ideally, mainly it's so they can present it in the right format. Make sure the fonts are right, make sure the display is the right size, make sure it fits nicely. Like when you view in a web page on your phone, it's the display is all different because it knows, okay, they're on the phone, display it for that. But with this, what it does is it helps us block out that. So we can change different things. So I'm actually not on Chrome, but the browser now believes I'm on Chrome, a Windows 10 machine. It believes I'm using some sort of Apple. Okay, whether it's in I don't know the name of the Apple machines. I don't use an Apple. So next up is Firefox Lightbeam. Okay, let's just reset this data. We're going to come back to this in a minute. Okay, this is going to be one of the main demonstrations today. We're going to come back to that in a minute. Then after that, we have Track Me Not. Track Me Not is a really, really good extension, really good tool. So as you can see here, it says Google Tiger Woods. Okay, and what that's doing is, let's just open it up. So Track Me Not is so part one of the article is more about defensive techniques, okay, how we can defend from tracking elements, whereas part two, we go on the back foot, we take the back foot, we go offensive, and we're fighting back against the browsers or against the trackers. Okay, so Track Me Not is, so uBlock Origin, like I said, we'll come back to it. It's on, it shouldn't be on, but that's blocking things, that's defensive. But Track Me Not, like I said, it's offensive. It's not blocking things. Instead it's feeding it lots of false disinformation. Okay, so if our searches, our data, our search history is, let's say, the needle, well, Track Me Not creates a haystack. Okay, so let's have a look at the logs. So I have this set. So the frequency rate is 10 per minute. That means in every minute it will send 10 search queries to the different search engines I've selected. So let's have a look. And these are totally random, nothing to do with you, your profile, your personality, or your search history. So like here, so the last one, Yahoo. Okay, so what did it search? It searched Trace Together Bluetooth, it searched COVID-19, Singapore. It just searches absolutely random stuff. Old Navy coupon, it searched on Google. It searched Google for Tiger Woods, NFL Draft, Conan O'Brien. Like, just absolutely, completely, utterly random things. Okay? So, yeah, NCIS, Star Trek. So, what does this mean? This is just providing this information. This is the haystack. Okay? So, if that's 10 per minute, like, if that's in the past, what day are we today? That's it, like in the past couple of minutes, and it's searched all them things. So all these trackers think I've searched all this, okay? But that means, so if I go search a few things now, it's hidden in this big huge amount of data. Okay, so it's a data overload, which means that these trackers can't understand, okay, who is this person, what are their interests, what are their hobbies, what are they trying to search. They cannot gain that profile on us. Really, really, really good and really effective tool. Okay, the next I can't pronounce. It's called Elysium, something like that. Elysium. Elysium is kind of similar to Track Me Not. Okay, but instead of providing, let's say, false search queries, instead what it does is this. So this works on top of uBlock Origin. So our uBlock Origin is blocking our ads and this kind of thing. But all of them ads that it blocks, it sends it over here to Elysium. Elysium, then click on all of them ads. Okay. So now the browser or the tracker believes that you're interested in these things. But if it clicks on absolutely every single ad that it's given, well, it doesn't know what their interests are. Okay. So they cannot gain that profile on you. They cannot get the upper hand with your information and begin to target you with let's say marketing analytics, with personalized ads, okay? Because they don't know anything about you. They just think you're searching all these random things, you're clicking on all these random ads. They know nothing, absolutely nothing then, okay? Just to show an example of how powerful and how effective this tool is, this was actually banned. Google banned this from Chrome for a long time, but thankfully the people out there, a petition was set up and they said, no, we want this back. It's protecting our privacy. It's fighting back against all these trackers, and they had to actually unban it from Google. So it's back up there for you, okay? So let's head over to Firefox Lightbeam. Firefox Lightbeam, what a lot of people don't realize is they go onto one page, okay? So let's say you go visit some website and you only want this website. You just want to see something on that page. But what happens is your machine will actually connect to multiple websites, okay? Multiple different websites. This is what you see down here usually when you're loading the page. You'll see all these little things popping up. They are all different websites that are now connecting to your machine. So what this does is this tracks that, and it shows the connections between each. And we'll give a demonstration now, okay? So first up, DuckDuckGo. We're going to search for CNN. Okay, we all know CNN News. And as you should see here, any second once it connects, you should see that it's connecting to DuckDuckGo and it's running the search. Okay, we have it on, don't we? Yep. So this might be running a little bit slow because I have the screen recording software, I have the audio recording on a separate program, and we obviously have our own things running. So here we are, okay? So we searched DuckDuckGo. We connected to DuckDuckGo and we ran a search query, okay, for external content, okay? So that's fine. So next up, we want to make sure our uBlock origin is off for this, just to show you an example. So we're going to turn this off, and in fact on this we will turn tracking protection off as well. That's already off, lovely. And what we'll do is we will click onto CNN. So let's say we just wanted to see the headlines, we just want to connect to CNN. If you look down here, you should see as it loads up, if it loads up, so yep, there we go. You will see all these different things it's connecting to. Okay, so transferring data, but this will take a second or two to load because CNN is full of background scripts. It's full of, it's not necessarily full of ads, but it has quite a few ads on it. But the main thing is it has all these pictures, all these videos, and all of that. Okay, so we'll give that a second to load up. But you can see down here in the bottom left, now look, this I accept cookies. So before we click that, we're going to head over here and look, as you can see, we connected to one site. Okay, so we went from DuckDuckGo, it connected to one site, which is CNN, and on CNN it had all these different scripts. Okay, these different ones working in the background: cookies, data analytics, geolocation. Okay, so this one site, our machine has connected to 12 different third-party sites, and we haven't even clicked accept yet. Okay, so let's click accept. Let's say okay, and a lot of people do this. They don't even read it. They just click accept, move on. Okay, and the page is going to reload, but let's see the difference as it reloads. So we had 12, I think it was. We had 12, 13, and let's see if any more are added now that we've clicked accept. Okay, so it's now up to 15. Like I said, it's going to take a minute or two to load, and because it has all them pictures, and now not even that, it has all these other websites that we've just clicked accept and said, yeah, sure, connect me to all these websites, give them all my information, let them know who I am, where I am, whatever it may be. Okay, so we'll just scroll down, help it to load up a bit. But look, it's full of all these pictures, thumbnails, videos. And we'll look at in a minute how we can block all them if you didn't want to see pictures. Let's say you just wanted to see just the headlines and that kind of thing. Okay, so we'll let this load up. nearly there. Okay, and let's check out our light beam. We're now on 21, 22, 23. These are different websites that our machine is now connected to. Okay, that's now collecting information. Okay, so 23. Earlier on, it got up to 35. Okay, so when I do, usually with the videos, I make sure to do a little practice beforehand to make sure everything is running the way it should be. And so, and it got up to 25. Hold on. Yeah, so it got up to 25 sites. It's now on 27, 28. So sorry about that. So 29, and it's still going. It's still rising. Okay, so like I said earlier on, it got up to 35. So 35 different websites it got to. So let's have a quick look through some of them. Okay, so Google syndication, like some of these, I don't even know what they are, what they're for. Okay, but majority of them are cookies, they're ads, they're analytics. Okay, we're still going 30 third-party sites. So we went from DuckDuckGo, connect to CNN. We had 11, let's say, baseline services, and then we're now up to 30 different sites. Our machine is collecting information on us. Okay, and what have we blocked? We've blocked 4 ads. Okay, so it blocked these 4 ads. It went straight because we didn't have uBlock Origin on, but it clicked all these ads in the background. So they think we looked at this and said, oh, Mercy ships, let's click on this. CNN travel, sure, I like to travel, let's click here. Fashion. Okay, so they just don't know now. They just see us clicking on everything, even though we didn't. It works in the background. We didn't have to do anything. And now they think we're interested in all these things, so they can't gain that profile on us. Very, very effective. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we'll head back over here. We're on 34 sites, look, and it's still going to keep going. So what we'll do is we're going to reset that data, and we are going to come back here. We're going to knock on our uBlock Origin. Okay, so is it on? No. So it's on there now. Okay, so uBlock Origin is on, and see, I have it set on red. Okay, so these are different levels, let's say. So I have it set on red, but I've allowed CNN and CNN edition. Okay, so it's saying I'm going to allow them. Okay, but the rest of them, I don't want the rest of them. Okay, I don't need the rest of them. So let's reload this page, and we will see where it gets to. Let's check out our light beam. Okay, so it's connected to CNN. Nothing as of yet. Okay, one site, one third party. So back here, we'll load this up. It should load a little bit quicker because, as you can see, already it's blocked 27 different scripts. 37 now. Okay, and that's it. It says it's loaded. Okay, and it's still loading up. So it's going to block a lot of the ads. It's going to block a lot of the different scripts that are running in the background. Scripts that we do not need to view the page. Look at this. 92 different scripts. 96 different scripts, different ads, different trackers, different cookies that we do not need to access the page. Okay, all I want to do is view this page, check out the headlines. I don't need all these videos. I don't need all these thumbnails. I don't need all these trackers, all these ads. So that's it loaded. It loaded up a lot quicker because it hasn't got all these videos. It hasn't got all these pictures. It hasn't got all these ads. And that's it. I can see the headlines. I can browse. Everything's great. But let's say you wanted to see the pictures. Okay. So it's 137 different ones. So let's have a quick look. We're touching on 20 minutes. I wanted to try to keep it 20 minutes. But a quick look. So these are all the different ones. Okay. Different services and stuff it connected to. It's cookies. I don't know what half of these are. Okay. Boom Train. Bing, ads from Twitter, okay, JavaScript deliver, okay, all these different scripts, 137 that we did not need, okay, and as you can see, our track me now is still working putting in Federal Telegram, it's searching that on Bing in the background. Okay, really, really good services. Guys, have a look at the articles. Okay, read the articles, explains how to set this up, how to get it running, and how to essentially get our privacy back. So look, as we see, we go back here, it loaded to one site, and it went to CNN, and one Google ads got in, slipped in it, but it went to CNN. That's it. It doesn't have the 35 other party sites because we had our uBlock origin running. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. We're 20 minutes in. Guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please drop a comment. Feel free to reach out to me. The articles are in the description. Have a read of the articles. If you have any questions, let us know. And be sure to hit subscribe so you can check out some of our later videos. Okay, thanks very much, and until next time, see you then. Stay safe, stay indoors.